What's the word, relatives? What's good? What's good? Learning and building. We back again with another one. It's gonna be Denver series, part 4 for your noggin to learn and build on, to get you to want to study your city more, to get you to want to love America more, to get you to want to go see other places and learn their story. Cause we already know most of ours, but we trying to get all of it. Praise God. We are all guys. So without further ado, we're going to learn about the history of Curtis Park. Like that cue music, that was fire. That was too cold. So yeah, the history of Curtis Park. 5 points. See, I wanted to call it 5 points. Because if you a Denver resident, you've been here all your life, you know. If you was here before about like the 2000s, you know that the rest of that's hijack. Yeah, that we got nothing to do with that there. That's all hijack. We don't mess with that. We don't mess with hijack. They change the names. They're doing all these things to it. So the history of Curtis Park. The early years. According to the official figures for 1870, Denver was then a town of only 4,759 people. Where do all these people come from? I have no idea. But let's keep reading. Let's keep going. Right. Well, let me just do it. It served as a jumping off place. It served as a jumping off place and depot for the hundreds of fortune seekers who flooded the state after the gold rush of 1859. In that same year of 1870, so yeah, 11 years is all it took. A lot of 59s too. Pay attention to the numbers. In that same year of 1870, however, the first railroad reached Denver, and there began an unprecedented population explosion for the city. Orphan trains, people coming in, people going out. Man, slavery, slap, crazy. In 1880, Denver's population had soared 35,629, and by 1890 to 106,713 numbers. It had become the fastest growing city in the country. Needless to say, a population explosion of that magnitude created a building boom to meet the housing needs of the new residents. The path of Denver's first streetcar line, put down in 1871, indicates the direction in which the rapid growth of the city was to occur. Beginning in the old center of town, the tracks for the horse-drawn cars eventually turned onto Champa. Horse-drawn cars, still unpaved at 16th, and proceeded along it until they reached 27th Street, 16th Street Mall. Google it. When a reporter from the Rocky Mountain News rode the line to its end, soon after its completion, there was little to see along the way but empty land. That's a lie. But when another reporter made the same trip 8 years later, in 1879, he noted this. Substantial brick residences were being built all along Champa. They were also being erected along the other streets of what we now think of as Curtis Park. 5 points. In fact, by 1887, when Denver's first real estate atlas was published, which outlines the footprints of the buildings then standing in the city, it shows that almost all of the houses of Curtis Park had been built by that time. I mean, so Buddy and what do you say? Buddy and Rocky Mountain News wrote it. Okay, yeah, so he's riding it. About 1871. Yeah, 1871 he rode to see empty land, but 8 years later it's lies. I'm still convinced that most of this has happened in the 1900s. But I give 1850 and on up some leeway. I can believe some of that, but I need to know it. Touch it, feel it, You can go right down there and see a house like this today. Boom. She's a brick house. Oh, she's what? She's mighty. That's a mighty house. I'm trying to tell you why. Most of these houses out here be like 1.7 million. Yeah, right over there. See, east side, Curtis Park, 5 points. It's mainly Crip territory back in the day. About like late 80s to maybe about the time I was 9. So yeah, about like 2000. Yeah, it really started like gaining some steam and momentum, like big time steam and momentum. So these houses weren't worth as much as they are now. But check it out. Most of those who came to the new city arrived from the east. J.J. Jocelyn, 2915 Champa, whose department store is still in business, was originally from Vermont, and Judge Vincent Markham, 2611 Stout, came west from Virginia. Others were of European birth. See, that's interesting. How is Virginia west when it's south? Cool. Others were of European birth, like Patrick Ford, 2627 Champa, born in Ireland, and Isaac Gothelf, 2601 Champa, who arrived in New Orleans from Germany with only $5 in his pocket. I love that story. $5 in his pocket. So let's go and get Mr. $5 footlong. Here. Let's see what we got going on. Let me give me a street view. In real time researching is what we do. So they're trying to tell me it's gone. But no word, no need to fear. We have another one we can go to. How about we try 2915 Champ? We're gonna have fun with this one, y'all. I promise. Watch this. Control C. Boom. Boom. Alright. Because I'm like, I love the $5 in your pocket, 5 points. That's why, what did I just tell you? Listen, pay attention. Alright, 2915 is right. This one right here. Yeah. Because once we go over here and we go up a little, it turns into 2900. You know what I mean? Look at these houses. Like even this other one, boom. You can see the bricks, brick masons. You know what I mean? Brick masons. And you see the gentrification. Let's go look. They would have never been over here. Way back when, they would have never been over here. I'm so tired of us not coming together to keep our neighborhoods and our communities, but we want to hop online and start talking stuff. Hey, bro, you better go work on your own neighborhood. You feel me? Because I said after this happened, this will never happen again. Continuing. Okay, so boom, we got this one right here. Check it out, y'all. Look at this. That's one house, but they turned them into multiple apartments. This is probably the rest of the house over here. Like, I don't think y'all feel me, man. I'm just hoping I'm felt with this. Look. This is what I'm saying. And then, like, don't let me pull up the map. Cause, like I said, I'm from here. So, you know what I mean? I can, with confidence, tell you that wasn't nobody over there like that. Boy, they would not be outside. Because they really outside. Look, lifts and Ubers and 26th Street. Oh, where did I go? Where did I go just now? Where am I? Okay, boom. So now we're on 2595 Champa. You see all the brick? I just clicked something and okay, I'm right here. I'm still in the same area. I just clicked something. No, I don't know what I clicked. Not sure. Oh well. See? Shops and bricks. But now we're gonna go back down, Champa. Watch this when we go the opposite way. Boom, boom. Let's go move. Then boom, we turn around. Look at this here. I'm telling you, this is everywhere. She wasn't everywhere back then. Let's go ahead and zoom her in. Yeah, she wasn't everywhere back then. Not when I was growing up. You would not see this. Not at all. Peeing on they tell her like, says, get your dog. Like I said, this was, the Crips neighborhood, you know what I mean? They got their regions, you know what I mean? Regions. I ain't gonna hold you. But look. Upstairs, downstairs. You think this is it right here? Okay, continue. My bad. I did just go. I went off the breaker, but yeah. Jay Jocelyn, he back at $26.99. $26.99. See, and now they saying it's just like a street. Watch out, put my little man. Watch out, put my little man right there. See, Church of the Risen Lord, $26.99. And this look different, don't it? All right, let's redo that. $26.99. That's right there. Yeah, I don't know what they had me doing. Let me see. Yeah. See? More. It's just the buildings threw me off. Check those out. Check those bad boys out right there. Look at these. Boom. Boom. Yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun, y'all. This one might be long because of fun, but I swear I'm trying not to keep y'all too long. Let me go back and get that address. Oh, because I showed a different house. There we go. This is the 2915. Oh my God, Josh. The other one's $26.99. No wonder they look different. Nobody was gonna say nothing. No, I'm playing. $26.99. They like to say we have no greatness, we have no nothing. But as I see here, we were at this right place. While the little man drops $26.99 below the. Why was I on $26.99? See what I'm saying, y'all? 2611 is where I should be. 2611 stout. There we go, 2611 stout. Boom! This bad boy out right here. See what I'm saying? Like they look like they're not nothing, but these will run you. This will run you a cool. You almost paying $2 for this whole building. These are built like way long ago. Look at the tech up at the top. Love tech, love technology. Look there. What why else would you put a fence on the top of your roof? Boom. Then we're here at 2606. Yeah, because 2601 would 2611 would definitely be right here. About like right around here. Right there. But yeah, that's enough of those. Man came with $5 in his pocket. Man, it's not hot. Like Big Shaq say. 2601 chap, but that's, you know, that's that intel. Carry on. Right. Yeah. No, yeah, this was the first one. 2601. That's the $5 man. $5 foot long. Yeah, I think this was it right here. Let me go over here. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, see, look at this bad boy right here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They didn't call it a castle or nothing, but my God, that was one house. One house. Gentrification know what they do. This is 9, 10, 26. So it is back over that way. Cool. Let's get out of here. Come on, continue the video. We're only 12 minutes in. We're doing good. Boom, here go another one. These 4 are examples of men who so prospered in the new land that they became prominent citizens of Denver and left behind records of their achievements. Many others, however, led modest lives about whom we know little or nothing. But what we do know is that the Curtis Park section of the city was economically mixed. That a family of means might well have been living next door to a blacksmith or a grocer. The West was clearly, at least initially, socially more relaxed than the established East, more tolerant, more easy. You look in Curtis Park, you will see large houses for those who could afford them and much smaller ones for those of more modest means. The mixture of houses constitutes a record of a unique period in Denver's history when persons of widely different incomes lived easily and comfortably together, providing us with a heritage of tolerance which we continue to enjoy. And I know y'all probably like, well, how are you on part 4, learner? Like, how did you, that you haven't dropped part 3 of Denver series yet? You know what I mean? And I did drop it. It was on my Patreon, and I told people about it, but nobody showed up. It's all love. I ain't tripping, bro. I ain't tripping. You got your life. I got mine. One life to live. You know what I mean? But appreciate the ones who are here right now. You know what I mean? Shout out the ones who's been coming through. Shout out the ones who will come through in the future. The houses go up. As Denver grew into the largest city of the Rocky Mountain West, the housing boom that accompanied that growth attracted the interest of those in the building trades. Several architects trained in the East moved here to practice their trade. Some of the houses they designed for Curtis Park are among the neighborhood's finest. Most of the houses that went up in the 1870s and 80s, however, were built without the benefit of Denver's early architects. They were built instead by carpenters and masons under the supervision of local builders who may have taken their inspiration from the pattern books and magazines that were readily available. Such publications contain the floor plans and elevations of the popular late 19th century styles. That's late 1800s. The favorite in early Denver was the so-called Italianate style. We got a Queen Anne style out here too. Pop off. I'm doing it. There is more than one kind of Italianate, but the classic Italianate house, of which there are several fine examples in Curtis Park, is a fairly straightforward 2-story brick structure in which the evenly spaced windows and doors are perfectly aligned with each other. Those on the second floor directly over those on the first. And I said I'm popping off. The windows and doors are characteristically surmounted by heavy stone caps, usually incised or carved with ornamental motifs. At the top of the building's facade, an overhanging eave comes forward, supported by decorative brackets between which run bands of additional ornamentation. The effect is that of an impressive crown. Ooh, we are putting dots together and we are just chilling. Above it, a low pyramidal roof rises to a flat top, originally most likely outlined with iron cresting, much of which has unfortunately been lost over the years. Well, of course it has, because y'all been stealing it. I mean, y'all been remodeling. yeah. Y'all done kicked these poor people out their houses. They been in it for 80 years and they grew up in it, and now they trying to live in it. You tell them they gotta leave because you got a water break under the ground, and now they gotta leave. You tell them that the school system kind of getting real bad. You had that meeting with Barbara next door. She say, well, it ain't that bad, but then the school say, yeah, it's that bad. Then you talk to the government, they say it's worse. And then you talk to your friends, and you talk to your family, they say, well, if you feel like you should stay over there, then you should stay over there. Don't let them people kick you out. And who do you go with? You go with the state. Often the chief glory of an Italianate house is its front porch. Though it is attached to the house which it serves, a porch is its own structure with a foundation, a floor, and a roof. Porches in the Victorian period were built of wood, a material. Wait a minute, how would they know? Yeah, how would they know? Because if we're okay, all right, bro. Brick and wood are two different things. I mean, totally different things. But a material easily shaped for decorative purposes. Lap-turned columns that support the porch roof are frequently surmounted by elaborately cut brackets and other wooden decorations. The effect is sometimes quite lavish and makes of the front porch a beautiful entryway coming forward from the house like a welcoming hand. Like a welcoming hand, y'all pop off. Even in the heyday of the Italianate house, a new style was making its presence felt. A style referred to as the Queen Anne. Yo, what's Queen Anne doing out here in Colorado? Is she on tour? What's she doing? When you look up Queen Anne, pop off. The symmetry of the Italianate gave way to a looser collection of architectural elements. Large, rounded-headed windows became conspicuous features on the first floor level of a house, often with stained glass side panels, an altogether new feature. Where the Italianate house rose to a straight horizontal overhanging eave, the Queen Anne's rose to pointed gables. Within which fish scale shingles and other wooden embellishments made their first appearance. The truncated low roofs of the Italianate now gave way to roofs that rose steeply to high points. 5 points are ridge lines. Y'all catching me, or y'all just sleeping on me? Damn, I didn't know. My fault. No, I'm playing. There are numerous variations of both the Italianate and the Queen Anne styles, almost certainly the result of the creative instincts of imaginative builders exercising their own originality. As a result of their collective efforts, Curtis Park has over 500 houses from the late 19th century, a collection to match that of any other city in the country. Praise them. The heyday of Curtis Park only lasted about 20 years, from 1870, when the rail line from Denver to Cheyenne was completed, giving the city access to the Union Pacific, to around 1890, when two events changed the future of the neighborhood forever. The first event was the creation of Capitol Hill. Woo! And that's where the Capitol building is. Henry C. Brown owned a lot of empty prairie land, originally known as Brown's Bluff, east of Broadway. There's a Brown's Palace out here too. Wait a minute, watch this. The Brown Palace is right there on Broadway. Hoo-wee! He cooking. I am. To enhance the value of his real estate, Brown did two things. He offered to give the state of Colorado a commanding site on which to build a Capitol building, and he built the hotel that still bears his name, the Brown Palace, originally known as the H.C. Brown Hotel. Let me give you a hint. That's hint 1. This gonna be hint 2. This gonna be hint 3. Them was already built. You better know it. You better know they was already built. His gamble paid off. And when he had the streets of what was no longer Brown's Bluff but Capitol Hill platted and laid out as Lincoln, Sherman, Grant, and Logan streets, those streets saw the erection of large houses built for the city's wealthy inhabitants. There began as a result the outmigration of many of Curtis Park. What that say? Well-to-do residents who prefer to live in an economically homogeneous area than in such a mixed-income neighborhood as Curtis Park. Ooh. But you tell me what? I'm telling you that Curtis Park ain't too far from 16th Street, and they telling me that 16th Street was 27, going to 27 just to get the rail line popping off. Now they trying to tell me that Capitol Hill is something totally different, and it is not. They're all connected, baby. We're all connected out here in Colorado. We all connected. We ain't never gonna separate either. They trying to separate us. That's because you ain't gonna have nothing to pass down, and it's gonna hurt them babies more than it hurt you. Here we go. Here go another one. 2915 Champa Street. And we just read about some Champa stuff. We did. Let me go show you. Let me go show you where we saw that at. Right here. 2915. JJ Jocelyn. The more you learn. The more you learn about it. This don't make no sense. It don't make no sense until it's death. You know what I mean? JJ Jocelyn. Hang on. Alright, hang on. Yeah, I figured. Pale. Yeah, y'all know what I'm on. They always tell us about the people that came a little later, but they'll never tell us about us. That's why I do that digging. That's why I do that digging there, because we gonna need to do that digging. We need to go over there and find that digger. JJ Jocelyn Dry Goods. Yeah, there was no logos back then either. Yeah, can't really trust that. Don't really care. Popping off. Just across the street from Jocelyn, Louis Affinger also remained in his fine house at 2900 Champa until his early death in 1900. Affinger is now best known for his instrumental role in founding both the Temple Emmanuel Synagogue and the National Jewish Hospital. Now, you know I don't trust Louis Affinger. I don't trust him. Then that's when the state don't give what your nationality and your color is. We want your home. You can't use it. Ironically, some of the houses left behind in Curtis Park have outlasted their rivals. A case in point, Mr. and Miss Charles Ballin, who owned a fashionable ladies' dress shop called the Paris Bazaar, moved from their house at 2461 Champa after a residence there of only 10 years gone, while their home on Champa still stands. Now, why are these homes in Champa still standing? Now, you know I'm about to go find. You know we about to go see. You know we about to go see, right? Yo, we gonna go see. This Denver series, it's only gonna get better, y'all. Church, I'm gonna lie to you. That's it right there. There it go. We found it. We found it. Check that address right there. 2461. See over there? 2461. That's what they got over here. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful house because that's all one house. Oh, that's what they didn't want me to say. That's And then look across the street. See what I mean? Gentrification at an all-time high. I'm showing you it. I ain't gonna just talk about it, y'all. I'm gonna show you it. I'm gonna show you it. Stop reading this after a second. Yeah, Capitol Hill was for all the rich folks, pretty much is what we're getting at. See, and then they gonna give you all of this. I'm not gonna read all of that, but I am gonna drop links. I already got that saved as you know what I mean? Yep, Denver. Denver. Gonna get rid of that. Let me show y'all some more Curtis Champa 5 point. You know what I mean? This 2801 Champa Street 5 points. Right here. This one right here. This one. And this is a food store. This is a food store right here. The credit is give credit to those who earn the credit, not those who hijacked it. So screw your credit. It's all not love, disrespectfully too. Yep. Here go another one. Yep, right here. No, this is 2619 California. 5 points. Be back on the 5 points. Yeah. This is an Italianate duplex. Right here, one house. Do you see it? Now it's like 3 of them. Yeah, they don't know how to live comfortably. They like to be all clustered up. We don't do that. This is one house for one person. Family of 4. Y'all be trying to have 8, 10 people up in there. Don't do that. That's wrong. Them people don't. Yeah, so yeah, screw Metro. There we go, Metro State. Yeah, screw you, buddy. Yep. Here goes another one. We just popping off, man. I y'all know I love buildings. Literally, it's in my name. So, who better than me? I'm gonna tell you a little story about it. So, this is a storefront removed 1978. Storefront built 1891. This storefront, yeah, this one right here. Yep, that one right there. Yep, that one right there. The 1 1/2 story vernacular Victorian house has a steep, pitched, cross gable roof. Cross Gable roof. That's awesome. Sounds still like y'all just hijacked everybody's house. Owned by George Apodaca until 1978 and known as the Indian House. Do you see what I'm saying? Just learn your places. The Indian House. Learn your places. Learn where you be at. 2814. Let's see if we can find 2814 Champa Street somewhere. See if we can find him. Credit. Okay, I'll tell you about credit. I'm not reselling it. I just want you to be ready for that. Yeah, see, they run across. They run around the way. Oh, it's gone. They no longer stand there. They no longer stand there. Gone. Go figure, right? 2814. That's what I searched. Why you searching me that? Why you searching? They not gonna hijack me. Here go Indian House. You see gentrification right there. Boom. So Indian House, gentrification, big colorful. I live there. I ain't gonna hold you. I live there. Look at it. Check it out. Nice. It's nice. This is in person type of thing though. Gentrification all across the street, and then we see Susie. You know, Susie and Carrie. They always be outside. Nowadays, they went outside back then. Oh, they went outside back then. All right, so it's got a funny story. A cowboy, an Indian, and a Chinaman were playing poker. They all walk into. No, I'm joking. The Chink, he held 3 aces. The cowboy held a gun, and Indian held an inquest at the setting of the sun. A white picket fence is beside the building, and the wire fence is in front. The building is located within the Curtis Park Champa Street National Historic District. Why would they make it a National Historic District? That's their apology. Yeah, because you know, if they make it a district, they just got to do one house and it all becomes a district. Ooh, didn't know that. There go another gym. I'm popping off. I told y'all, we're not just going to be playing around. I'm having fun, but I need to teach y'all something too. We need to learn something together. Excuse me. I won't teach y'all anything. Ooh, I think I remember this building right here. I remember this building right here. Ooh, St. John's Episcopal Cathedral, East 14th Avenue in Clarkson. The Episcopal Church, Baptist Church, the Cathedral, the Catholic Church. We all share the church. You know what? Yeah, this is all, like, you know what I mean? It's close. Yeah, Champa is the east side. Check it out. I said, check it out. Look at that. You wouldn't stay in there. Now, see, this is one house right here. This is a whole other house over here. Boy, they cold. They cold as ice. But yeah, let me go and get out of here too, because I'm like, I did what I needed to do. I showed y'all some things out here. You see, we got a marvelous architecture done by brothers and sisters that we so love and care for. This is a community garden on East 22nd Avenue. Let me show you. Let me go show you this. Yo, let me go show you this. At Curtis Park. You know I'm showing you this one. Oh yeah, you know I'm gonna show you this one. Well, I got two. That's the community garden that they decided to tear up. There's no reviews, no rankings, no nothing over there. Not over there. Oh, it's over there, child. That's somewhere else. 5 points. That community garden is now a house. No, this is Aurora. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. And we need 5 points. But yeah, it's all gone. They ain't pulling it up. Denver, Colorado. Yo, we gonna kick it. Screw it. We just gonna kick it. Let's see what we got. Denver, Colorado. There we go. Is that better? No, that's still. Why that look like the same thing? Put my little person right there. That look like the same thing. That's not the 5 points. There's nothing about this 5 points. This is Aurora. Definitely Aurora. Yeah, nah, I'm pretty much just, yeah. They trying it though. They tried it. This is a state armory building. Remember, y'all, I searched Curtis Park. Like, anything you see here is Curtis Park. That's why it's one page. It's one page, bro, because it's a historic district. Your one house? Yeah, historic district. This is my time. Don't play with me. Yep, see, these is all houses. Now, what's the similarity of these? That look a lot like Christmas. No, I'm playing around. It look like this here. Okay, back. Look like any of these houses. You might say the architecture was no, screw that, bro. They taking buildings, and I could show you them moving buildings, and you wouldn't have nothing else to say then. But moving on, Denver's first streetcar suburb. Yeah, Curtis Park. It sure was. And that's when we read about the train. See, we just cross-referencing at this. It's a long one. It's a long one right here. Yeah, we got this place called Welton Street Cafe. We had this place called Welton Street Cafe, and I think they was playing what they offer. Like one moment they would be about to move, and the next moment they need more money. Like somebody playing games. You feel me? And I know exactly why. That Denver don't like to see us successful out here, and I'm gonna tell y'all that as a Coloradan. Here go a little map. You know what I mean? Here go a little map. Mappy. So 5 Points historical district. You got right here, right? Lawson Park, Glenarm Place. Ooh, I want to show y'all something. Check this out. Mestizo Curtis Park. Ooh, you thought the gym was coming? This called the Creamery. This is where all the East Siders used to be. All the Crips, you know what I mean? Squabbles and stuff happen here. I went to church right over here. 18 years of my life right down to the left. You know what I mean? This Creamery fire. If you're ever in Colorado, stop by Curtis Park. Tell them Josh sent you. They know who I am. If they don't know me, you gonna tell them who I am. Pretty sure they know me. Yeah, the oldest in the city. It's a 9-acre park. How many houses you think to get knocked down 9 acres exactly? Named for Sammy Curtis, one of Denver's founding fathers. In 1868, Francis Case and Frederick Ebert donated a lot on Curtis Street for park use in a nascent Curtis Park streetcar suburb. In 1874, cottonwood trees were planted and a fence enclosures erected. Mestizo Park. This what I mean right here when I say Mestizo Curtis Park right here. This it right here. That's it right there. Mestizo Curtis Park. It's the whole park. The whole park, bro. The whole park. Yeah, at one point that pool wasn't even in use. And this picture from 2014. I'm talking before that, right? Boom. And I just want to show y'all a little bit, and then here goes the sign for Mestizo Curtis Park. So you know I ain't making up nothing. No, this is my city. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta love it. Then we got Jazz on the 5 Points. But let's go back to this map real quick, because I'm popping off. Give me about like 5-10 more minutes and we're gonna be out of here. Curtis, Champa, Stout, California, Welton, Arapahoe. This all goes towards downtown. You can go downtown any of these ways. You see how it's like a big maze. It's a circuit board. We're on a never mind. But yeah, that's the map right there. Curtis Park, yep, is one of the city diverse residential, it wasn't always, Romanesque, French Second Empire, Gothic Revival buildings, Curtis Park includes an unusual mix of high-style and vernacular homes with large two-story residences for Denver's business elite located next door to quaint one-story Queen Anne cottages. I'm giving y'all so many gems right now, man. I'm Queen and buy. Let me tell you why I want to buy it. Because it's listed, get out, listed for sale. Yes, it's listed for sale, and I think I want it. I think I want to buy it. $4 million. Yeah, they tax you. Yeah, let me show you some other pictures though, because what they doing is they trying to show just after the hijack, and this is at the top. You get a little pool, this inside. You get a nice little outdoor experience inside. And I want it. I'm gonna get it. $4 million. $4 million. See, they just making it ugly. It's gentrification at its finest, y'all. Y'all popping off with me? Cool. All right, let's get out of here. That's a Queen Anne style. The home. It's Queen Anne. Boom. Queen Anne style. This Iowa. Why is there so many Queen Anne? Boom. Queen Anne style. It's nice in person. That's what I'm saying. Like, pictures don't do it no justice. All right, Jazz, since we're listening to some cool music. All right, Duke Ellington played the Casino Ballroom in 1936. His band was too large for the stage, so they set up on the floor and played it late into that night. This is just one example of the many musicians that entertained Denver Reds for decades in the 5 Points neighborhood, also known as the Harlem of the West. Located north of downtown Denver, 5 Points was home to more than 90% of Denver's American Indian population by 1920. Or American Englishmen. Or just popping off people. 1920. See what I mean? 1900s. It's not up for debate. That's just 100 years ago. A mix of development, growth, and new modes of transportation throughout Denver neighborhoods in conjunction with segregation influenced the demographics of 5 Points. Now, you know it when they say segregation. That means they had to do something with the ends and get the P people in. The YT people. Get them in there. Segregation. Put all that out there. And if we want to move there, we can, because thanks to segregation or desegregation, segregation kept us cool. We had our nice houses. We ain't had no worries. Cool. Influenced the demographics of 5 points. While outright segregation was against the law in Colorado, few white-owned businesses adhered. There may not have been whites-only signs in the windows, but it was understood that black people would not be served at many establishments. This meant black musicians could not stay in the neighborhoods and hotels where they performed. No, so most not only stayed in 5 points, but also played additional shows there. With the rise of touring musicians throughout the country and black entertainers among those, venues and hotels in 5 points started to pop up. Ain't no hotels out there no more. I can show you some buildings that ain't no buildings no more. Let me take you down Welton real quick. Many of these establishments were located on Welton Street, which was referred to as the Welton Strip. I'm gonna just drop my little man simply on Welton. Watch how I work. Watch how I work. Pop. Tell you something, they think they slick. That's going toward downtown, right? Check this out. Just turn around. You gonna go this way, right? Park Avenue. See? So if there was a hotel, they've been knocked down. Yeah, replaced with gentrification. And we got rail cars, rail lines. Yeah. Pop off. Ooh, look at that baby. Still moving. Ooh, now it's a Kingdom of the Glory Christian Baptist Episcopal Church of the Missionary Saints. Praise them. Look at this big old house right here. It's a big mansion. If you think about it, though, don't even think about it moving on. We performed here one time. Yeah, that's Cervantes. Boom. Okay. I should say we on Welton still. 5 Points Plaza. On shopping malls. You know what I mean? Yeah, so where was this magical hotel they speak of? Oh, it's gone. Boy, they knocked that thing down. I'm so sick of playing games with these people. What's this? See? Hvtvm Dualt LLC. Yeah, that would never no name down here. Not over here. Elijah McClain. Long live that brother. I didn't even know this was a real place. Yeah, Brother Jeff. Oh, I know Brother Jeff. At his cultural center. I gotta check him out, Brother Jeff. Wow, it's crazy. That's incredible. Yeah, see, 5 points. This is that. This is that again. See, this probably a hotel. I think that's that white building. I was like, you see the first coat of paint. Yeah, that was August 2021. Yeah. Boom. Let's go down here. Yeah, because I went to church right around here somewhere. Sure did. Let me take you up this way. See what I mean? This is Downing Street. That's how you could tell it used to be a hangout, bro. This probably a hotel. I mean, that might have been. It could have been. Now it's the Holly Jean Loft. Holly Jean. Like, so this makes sense here. All right, Welton Strip. All right, now we see Rice and Rice Confectionery and Ice Cream Parlors. Best in City, home of the Williams Jazz Orchestra. Entertains every Sunday night. We ain't at church, we there Sunday night. We resting. Live jazz music in 5 Points started early and within unexpected venues like the Rice and Rice Confectionery and Ice Cream Parlor. Located at 2735 Welton, Ice Cream Parlor was one of the first businesses to hold live music, including the local Williams Jazz Orchestra, which played every Sunday night. That's what I've heard that. Where have I heard that somewhere before? I've heard it. Would you look at that? Why they got a business right here called Above Ground? Well, I'm gonna show you. I ain't making it up. Let's get a little bit more of this. We're gonna close this down. First Class Hotel changes hands in 5 Points. A.H.W. Ross buys hotel. The purchaser of the Rossonian Hotel. Wow, A.H.W. Ross got some gems. I'm gonna do one on that. We gonna learn about that together. They're not showing me this article. Ross. A.H.W. Ross. The Rossonian was the most notable venue on the strip at 2642 Welton Street. Why y'all keep doing that? I think I pulled that up. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And then you see us dancing. The Rossonian, it's still there. Yeah, live research. Study hall always. Don't play around. Built in 1912, the building was sold in 1929 to Alfred H.W. Ross, obviously. And Pretty sure he already owned it for whom it's named, and 10 other partners of the Metropolitan Real Estate and Investment Company. Sleek hotel with a lounge. Nationally known figures performed at the Rossonian, including Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald, and Billie Holiday. When folks wanted to listen to music, they went to the Rossonian. The casino cabaret right next to Deep Rock Water. Where we getting that water from, y'all? It's the water. This is what I do, y'all. I just look up things. So now I'm knowing that these things are these things. I gotta see these things. Drop my man right there. Oh wow, would you look at that? There, it's right there. This is it. What they call it now? Go ahead, zoo. Bar for wild and sour owls plus snacks. Take me back. Take me back to Rice's Tap Room and Oven. Please take me back. Leroy's Voters Club. Lionel Hampton at the Rainbow Ballroom. Probably seen them before. When Negro orchestras visit the city, the Rainbow Ballroom is rented to the Negroes who serve as their sponsors. Man, white patrons may attend as spectators but must not dance. This is a stipulation in the contract of rental and is enforced by the police. Elix Gardens, Denver's leading place of entertainment, will admit Negroes, but they are not permitted to dance. Everybody can't dance. 5 Points Jazz Festival, now they do it in Breckenridge. But alright, y'all, it was a powerful build. I done held y'all long enough. We gonna end off on this note right here. Sunny's Lounge, 23rd and Curtis. Summer Jazz Festival opening Monday night, July 15th. 1 week only. Paul Blake Quartet, Mercury Jazz recording artist featuring Dave Pike on vibes, acclaimed nationally, variety, drive, and enthusiasm. Downbeat Canadian protege of Oscar Peterson, New York Times bang-up job, Lee Mortimer. Watch for the openings of the following jazz greats throughout the summer: Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, Bud Shank Quartet, Chet Baker Quartet, Miles Davis Quintet. Miles Davis was out here Monday through Thursday. 89C tax included, 89 cents. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, $1.50 tax included. Last 3 nights, fabulous 4. And it's been overly real, y'all. We gonna end off on that note. Look more into your peoples. Know who your peoples is. Know who. It's time to get back to it.